Up in Washington State, where the timber meets the sky, the Stillaguamish Tribe is watching the tide rise high. They're buying up the bottomland, 300-acre spreads, tearing down the levees where the cattle laid their heads, to turn the dirt to wetlands where the Chinook salmon play, and wash the work of 80 years into the salty bay. It was a 100-year promise and 1,000-year sweat, breaking the wild till the soil was a debt. Now the water's coming back for what we called ours, turning granddaddy's kingdom into salt and stars. Yeah, the salmon need the shimmer and the current to run, but where does a farmer go when the land is all done? Yeah, my people know the math of a ditch and a dike, keeping out the surge, doing what the season's like. Back in 1910, they called it improvement of the waste, turning swamp into bread with a heavy, muddy haste. They were told to tame the river, told to make the valley bloom. Now the very thing they built is the thing that makes the room for a tide that's been waiting for the gates to fall away, while the ghosts of the plowmen have nothing left to say. It's easy for the city folks to talk of saving Earth when they never had to measure what an acre's sweat is worth. They see a victory for the wild, a restoration side, but it looks like a funeral on the property line. The land was bought and paid for, yeah, the money's in the bank, but you can't replant a memory when the whole horizon sank. Sometimes the healing looks a lot like a flood, and progress is built on the bones and the blood. You can change the laws on paper, you can move the rocks and sand, but you can't scrub the fingerprint of a family off the land. It was a 100-year promise and 1,000-year sweat, breaking the wild till the soil was a debt. Now the water's coming back for what we called ours, turning granddaddy's kingdom into salt and the stars. Yeah, the salmon need the shimmer and the current to run, but where does a farmer go when the land is all done? The silver scales are jumping where the corn used to grow, and the tide don't remember the names in the road. No, the tide don't remember the names in the road. The river's taking back the keys, and we're standing in its way.